Whoa! Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
It looks like the bald people are, I don't know if it's a victory for bald people, but it's definitely good news. 88% of people say a comb over is a much worse look than just going bald. Only 11% of people say being bald is a bad look. You know,
where did toupee come in on
zero?
List?
Nobody said toupee. Toupee is the worst.
Toupee is the worst.
Well, no, I think comb over is the worst because it's just like you're trying to desperately hold on to something that you need to let go of, you know?
Okay, but the toupee, bald is best. Bald is best.
Toupee's not always bad because sometimes toupee looks good. Remember George? We were talking about George Costanza earlier. Remember when he got the toupee on Seinfeld? It didn't look that bad.
What about Kevin on The Office, though, when he wore the toupee to Jim and Pam's wedding?
There's a difference there between Kevin and George. George cared about what he looked like. Kevin, he was just like, oh, yeah, look at this.
Kevin cares. That's why you get anybody who gets a toupee.
Kevin weighs 400 pounds. He doesn't care what he looks like.
Where does one even buy a toupee? Can you help
Amazon.
me out? Is that the only place you can buy one?
I don't know.
Is there a toupee shop anywhere here on the Central Coast? 805-543-3693.
I'm sure a barber or a beautician, they can order you one.
I don't think they deal in that. Like, where does one even get a toupee?
Go to the Halloween store in Slow.
Now, that doesn't count because it's obviously cheap wig, you know? Like, you can go to the Halloween store in Slow, and it's like made out of, you know, like polyester or something. Next thing you know, you've got this like purple afro going on. And if you're a bald white guy, that doesn't work.
Here we go. Amazon.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty good.
Amazon has toupees for men.
Okay, but what if I needed to buy
$200?
What if I needed to get a toupee right away? Oh, that's the name of my store.
Toupee right away.
If we weren't in purple right now, I'd be opening up toupee right away.
No, do it online. ToupeeRightAway.com.
But you got to get it to them right away. That's the problem.
You know, why can't the toupees look more realistic? I mean, I feel like we're always given, people are cutting their hair, they're sending it in. I guess that's for people that have cancer to make wigs. Is that what that's usually for?
Yes, yeah.
Women that do this? Mm-hmm. Because the men's toupee, I mean, yes, women, you need wigs too. But toupee right away.
That's a great name. That's a great name. Huh?
Toupee right away. Do you need it right now? Then get toupee right away. Yeah. Hi, you're on the air. Okay. ToupeeRightAway.com. Somebody thought we were the Toupee Right Away hotline. 805-543-3693.
I really think that you can't buy a toupee anywhere on the Central Coast. Unless it's like at a thrift store or something like that.
Well, it's hard to find a lot of things on the Central Coast. I have to go online to get a lot of stuff.
Cameron, is your girlfriend shacking up with you this morning?
No.
Oh, she's not there.
Why you got to call it shacking up? That sounds so dirty.
Why else would she be at his house at like 9 o'clock in the morning?
Maybe she spent the night.
That's shacking up. Is that not?
Maybe she was just tired to drive. Okay.
Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Shacking. There's nothing wrong with shacking up. That means you're
shacking up sounds derogatory.
No, you're staying at somebody's house.
Okay.
I don't think it sounds bad.
No, it's like.
Is that what you say to her? Do you go, "Hey, you want to shack up tonight, baby"?
No, that's disgusting.
Exactly.
Are you going to be shacking up here tonight? Nah. It's just, you want to know. Am I going to have to share the bed, or am I going to have to the whole thing to myself?
There's a wig store in AG on Grand. But not sure if they do toupees.
See, that's the thing. Wigs or toupees.
And this person's bald.
I know your girlfriend works at a thrift store. Do they sell toupees at a thrift store?
Oh, stop.
I don't. Gross. Maybe we can ask.
Yeah.
Do they sell masks at this thrift store she works at? People that I have some old masks. Can I turn those in?
Probably not.
Well, I mean, they sell new masks.
They don't. Well, I thought thrift stores sold used stuff. That's false advertising.
Well, his is I'm pretty sure it's like a consignment / thrift store.
Okay.
All right. Hi, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a pet store in Paso Robles that sells them.
A pet store?
Yeah, I saw the sign in the window. They've got hairs.
Thanks. Lisa, KZSZ listeners are smart.
That's very funny.
That is pretty funny. 3 Doors Down Poison coming up. We got $20 to go to Federico's. They are going to be able to stay open now that we have the new purple thing. We're going to talk to them.
We hope so. Yeah,
they're going to tell us how it's going to work.
Find out how you can spend your $20 gift certificates.
It still can't happen.
Things we didn't get to in hashtag form with Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Hashtag lost of taste. I don't know if you've heard about this, but if you get the coronavirus, this is supposed to be one of the big signs that you can't taste anything.
Or it comes out in your boys.
Oh, yeah. Well, we found out earlier today that it does come out in your boys. But they say it lost the taste. This guy, Russell Donnelly, he's nobody. He's just some guy from Jersey City. He explains kind of what it's like when you get the coronavirus and you lose this sense of taste.
He's nobody. So we're playing nobodies now.
Oh, he's just
as a source.
He's somebody.
As a source.
He's a nobody. He's not a celebrity. He's not a name you've known. But this is a guy that got COVID, and he does a fairly good job describing what it's like when you because a lot of people I've talked to, they thought they might have coronavirus, and I said, "Well, can you taste?" They're like, "Yeah." But anyways, this is what it's like.
Here's the New Jersey nobody.
Chicken and gravy, baby food. Nothing. Wild caught Norwegian sardines. Nothing. Mustard like mustard. Nothing. Anchovies with capers and clove of garlic. Nothing.
Okay, if you can't taste sardines, anchovies, garlic, then if there's nothing there, then okay, then that's what my question was. Do you kind of taste stuff, or is it literally like you can't taste anything? Like I can sit here and what do I hate? Grapefruit juice. Can't stand.
Yeah, it's got a strong taste.
Yeah, grapefruit
Strong
juice,
taste.
unless
Right.
it's fermented grapefruit juice. But if it's regular grapefruit juice from the store, what's the brand?
Dole.
That's not the one. Okay, then yeah, there's a little more.
The onion from 2 days ago. No, balsamic vinegar. Nice lemon.
It's disgusting.
For real. Nothing.
Yeah, but couldn't he?
Balsamic vinegar. He just shot it. He just bit into an onion like an apple.
You can hear the crunch.
Yeah, that's significant.
I know people, though, in my life that have this ability from the get-go. They can't taste anything.
That's terrible.
It's so horrible.
They're probably thin, aren't they?
So horrible.
Are they
When
thin?
are they diagnosed psychopaths?
They're not. They're really not thin. Actually.
Really? What are they so fat for if they can't taste anything?
I think it's that whole you always want what you can't have thing, you know? So you're like, well, maybe if I try this, I'll taste it.
Maybe if I eat 5 double cheeseburgers, I'll taste the 5th one.
So what if this guy is just, he's got that ability to do that? Without,
Well, no, he's got COVID, though. And he could taste before.
you sure about
Why
that?
do you think everything's a conspiracy theory?
Because
He's got COVID, and he said he could taste it, but now he can't taste anything.
I'm skeptic to anybody.
Why would he have anything to prove
Because
here?
this is why. Because we live in a society of people that want nothing but attention on themselves, okay? And what do these people do when they need to get this attention? They run to the internet and show that they can get this attention on themselves. Maybe he's just really good at eating stuff without having an emotion or having a reaction to it, and he was going to use this as an excuse to get out there as the guy that can eat an onion like an apple. I don't know.
Okay. Well, he's a younger kid, guy, whatever, probably in his 20s, and I posted the video on our on our Facebook page.
Yep.
So you can go check it out.
Enabler. That's what you are. An enabler.
Well, no, I'm not an enabler. I'm providing the information. Go check it out for yourself. Make up your own mind.
The New Jersey nobody.
Hashtag New Jersey nobody. Nobody. Remember that song?
That would suck, though, to not be able to taste. If all the senses that you have, in order of ones that you would lose first and ones you would want to retain being last. Go ahead and list them off.
Smell would be the first one I'd want to lose.
Okay.
Taste would be, or vision would be last.
Vision would be last?
Yeah.
And then where would taste, hearing, and touch come into play? Touch? Is touch a sense? Yeah, touch
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
sense.
you can feel stuff. So what did I say I would want to lose first? Smell?
Smell is the first.
Yeah.
And then you said...
It's dangerous to lose
vision.
sense of feeling. So vision last, hearing second to last, and then touch.
Touch is in the middle?
Yeah.
How about you, Cameron? Same?
I think I also first would be smell, just because I'd make a lot of things easier. And then last would have to be hearing and vision. but I don't know which one I want to lose first.
See, for me, it would be hearing. Hearing would be the first one I would be okay with having go away, because then I don't have to listen to anybody. I have the
Such a nice,
I have the
pleasant person to be around.
I have the perfect excuse. I have the perfect excuse for when somebody's talking to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I don't know what to say.
I used to work with someone who couldn't feel, they had no sense of temperature.
What's that mean? Oh, like if they touch something that was burning hot, they wouldn't know it?
Nope.
Wow.
But could they when they pick something up, could they feel what it could they feel it? Like what it felt like, the texture?
Yeah, they could feel the texture, but in terms of whether it was hot or
if
cold.
If you lost feeling, would you lose feeling everywhere all over your body so you couldn't feel sex anymore? Would you lose feeling down there?
I think so, yeah.
See, I don't want to lose that.
Yeah, I know. That would be a tough one. That's why I say hearing. Go. Let the hearing go, man.
She said water felt really weird.
Water felt weird? Like when they take a shower, they just...
Well, yeah, imagine taking a shower and
scalding
it's not
hot shower.
and it's not cold. It's just water.
Today's Homemade Bread Day. It's also National Take a Hike Day. Good day to take a walk outside or eat some bread. Maybe eat some bread, and then you go take a walk outside.
James wants to say something, I believe, about the census.
Go ahead, James.
Hey, James here from Squirrels Tracker. You know who doesn't have any sense of the road? You guys are talking about senses, right?
Yeah.
These road bikers. Single file, guys. Okay, we're hauling tractors down the road. You can't be double dipping.
You know,
someone's gonna get squashed.
I wish I wish we could teach them a lesson without actually hurting them. Just
yeah.
I saw the
just their
sweetest,
pride. Thanks, James.
the sweetest wine country scene that I could ever see on the 227 the other day. Some couple riding their beach cruisers that they got likely from some kind of rental source here. No helmet on the 227, riding with traffic. And and they had a case of wine attached to their beach cruisers while riding side by side. And I thought, that's the picture postcard moment right there from the Chamber of Commerce. Come out here, ride your bikes, drink your wines right on a highway.
I think county has a no chase policy on motorcycles, yeah?
What's that mean?
So, if you're speeding and a cop sees you speeding and say they attempt to pull you over and you just keep going.
And you run?
Yeah, you run.
Where
they
is
can't
this?
chase you.
Where do you get these facts from?
Where do I get these facts from? People who ride motorcycles.
When you have to
people.
when you have to repeat the question after it's asked to you, that's an automatic indicator that you're lying, that you're thinking of a lie.
Ooh.
That's a little
No,
psychology
I heard it from
for you.
some people, and I've had multiple people corroborate.
Some people,
so
some nobodies, some New Jersey nobodies.
New Jersey nobody. That's all you are.
Hey, you guys wish you could eat an onion for millions of viewers.
I love onions. I eat them all the time.
No. First of all, it would not be for millions of viewers. Plus, I get enough attention. I'm fine. Let Jeremy do that if he wants to.
Jeff doesn't even want to hear to talk to anybody.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to anybody. I do have a friend, though, in high school who had a motorcycle that went 165 miles an hour, and he got in a chase with the cops.
And he died.
No, he outran the cops. It was the craziest thing.
Could have died.
He could have died, yeah. He probably should have died, but he didn't, and he was able to outrun the cops. He's an Italian guy. He came into school the next day. He's like, "Hey, don't tell anybody about this because I don't want him to track me back to it." But I think the statute of limitations is worn out on it. And he said, "I outran the cops this weekend." I was like, "No, you didn't." Yeah, you did.
Speak his full name.
I will not do that. I will not
Give
do
me
that.
his home address.
What kind of bike was it? I'm sure it was a crotch rocket.
So
but
yes, it was not.
was it
Who
Kawasaki?
Who makes the Ninja bike?
I don't know.
It was not the Ninja bike.
I think it's Kawasaki.
Okay, so it was maybe Yamaha.
Yeah.
But it was some kind of fast. It was. He always talked about it as being better than the Ninja
Maybe it was a Buell.
motorcycle. No, it wasn't. It was either a Kawasaki or Yamaha. I just don't know who makes the Ninja. So I got to go opposite. Yamaha or Kawasaki, one of the two.
I don't get it. I feel so unsafe. That's when we were talking about what are things that other people are into that you just don't get, and it's riding
Well,
motorcycles.
when you're going that fast, if some like
Horses
and you're
riding
I
motorcycles.
mean, I know you're wearing a helmet if you're going that fast, but what if a big bug slaps you right in the grill of the shield and you can't see anything?
Yeah, big splat.
And you're going 155 miles an hour. That's super dangerous.
I was riding a four-wheeler once going about 25 miles an hour, and a bug hit me in my ear. It exploded when it hit me. And it was coming from the side. It's like it was doing a kamikaze right into my ear. You know, I've had bugs in there before. I don't know what it is about bugs in my ears. All right,
Do you remember when Fabio rode the roller coaster?
What happened with that?
David Letterman just loved it. Google, YouTube, David Letterman Fabio roller coaster. It's so funny. But anyways, remember when Randy Johnson hit the bird that was flying across the path of the pitch? Basically, that happened with Fabio's face when he was going down on a roller coaster, and Fabio's face hit a bird.
God, that sucks. But it's Fabio, so it's funny. Oh, what happened to the pretty boy's face? Jeff and Jeremy here online at KZOZ.com. We're doing Know the Show right now. It's brought to you by Federico's, downtown San Luis Obispo. We got Dave on the phone first in today, and we got Camo. Camo, give him the question.
What would be the name of Jeff and Jeremy's toupee store?
The name of the toupee store, David?
Hello?
Oh, David. What would the name of the toupee store be?
Oh, I'm sorry. Something simple like to pay to go.
Oh, no.
Are people sucking
If you
helium
want to play
today?
Know the Show, press this.
It is very simple, though. I mean, he was kind of close. I mean,
Let's try Clark here. Hello, Clark. What was the name?
Toupee right away.
there you go, buddy.
ToupeeRightAway.com. Nice job. You got $20 to head down to Federico's, downtown Slow, at the base of the Wyman there. You can have yourself lunch or dinner, okay?
All right, sounds good.
And then, you got a slogan yet? Do you have bills to pay? Well, give it back and get your own at Toupee's right away. I know it takes you a second, right? Yeah.
That's so
Talk about
gross.
confusing stretch, but it works.
Hey, that's how they begin, you know.
We got Maria on the line right now. She's the owner of Federico's. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning.
Okay, so purple tier. Us that don't own restaurants, we don't know how to deal with that. We just go about living our lives however they tell us to do it. And you have to make some changes, correct?
We do have to make changes. All our indoor dining is now going to be taken outside. We've had outdoor dining anyways, but we're going to just have it outside, outdoor dining. So we've had to make adjustments to our staffing as well as the way we're going to be, sending out our orders. So we are going to be doing to-go orders as well as phone orders. So anybody can call in, they can walk in, place orders. We're also going to be adding a new online ordering system to our website. Hopefully I can get that done today and people can start ordering online and they would pay online and come in and pick up. But you're more than welcome to come in and join us for dinner, for lunch, on our outdoor patio. Evening, we do have our heaters out there as well, so it's, it'll be very accommodating.
So I know your story. I don't know if a lot of people know your story. You bought this restaurant a while back, right?
We in November of last year. That's when we came and looked at this location before COVID, and we fell in love with the location. We fell in love with San Luis Obispo, and then we signed a lease in January, and so that's where we were at. And then middle of March, everything got closed down. We were supposed to get the key about March 15th. We had to put that on hold. We come from Hawaii, and we were locked it down out there. We couldn't leave. We had very, very strict restrictions in Hawaii until June. They finally, said, okay, restrictions are lifted. So then we came out, thought, by September, October that COVID would have, disappeared. But as we are here in the middle of November, COVID still exists. And as you can see now, SLO is now back to purple tier, and now we're, have to go outdoors, but it's fine. It's, I think it's going to be doable.
All right. Now, Federico's Fresh Mex SLO is the web address, and you said there's going to be an online ordering component there?
We are going to be on there when you go on to our website, which is federicosfreshmexslo.com. You're going to see two links. One's going to say Easy Order Now, and the other one will be Chow Now. So you just click on those, and you can order from the menu there, and those will be directly sent to our kitchen. You pay there, and then you come in and pick up. Right now, we won't be doing delivery service. Yeah.
Do you have any indication when they say, okay, we're moving to purple tier? Do you have any indication on when you can open up the thing, or you just kind of have to wait on a daily basis?
I read that it was 21 days. So, but I've heard in the past it was 3 weeks before, and then they extend it. So I'm hoping it is 21 days if we can come together as a community, as a county, as San Luis Obispo, and, everybody do what we need to do to get the cases down so these restaurants and people like us can open up again and, get back to normal life.
Well, we wish you best of luck.
Thank you so much, guys. And again, you guys come on in. We're same hours. If you want phone orders, the phone number is 805-439-3890. We're open at 11 o'clock, so we hope to see you guys there and hopefully get all these phone orders.
All right, sounds good.
And today is Taco Tuesday. $2.50 tacos and $4 draft beers.
That's not bad.
Thank you so much.
I could eat that under some heaters.
Thank you.
$2.50 tacos, $4 draft beers, 2 beers, 4 tacos. That's what I'm going with today. So that's $18 is what my bill is going to be. And I'll be full, and I'll have a nice little...
Plus tip,
yeah. So there'll be something else going on there. I'll have a nice little buzz from the $4 beer.
It's like the timing of this could have been better, right? I mean, there's supposed to be a rainstorm tonight, tomorrow.
Is that really? I haven't even...
Tomorrow, I think, for sure, is when the rain is. They say rain, but, you get a sprinkle on
everywhere else in the world.
You either get a sprinkler or a downpour. You just, either get it really right or really wrong. But it's only supposed to last a day. That's the good news. That. And then there's King Tides today, too.
What?
They love talking about the King Tides, yeah.
I've never heard of the King Tide either.
Oh, yes, they have. They've talked about it before. Now that we've lived here 15 years, I've heard it at least 4 or 5 times. Dave Hovde gets all fired up.
I don't pay attention to the weather. Like
you don't watch the local. You don't watch local weather.
I don't
Too
watch.
Bad. Well, you'd learn something about King Tides. Yeah. 17, 18 feet.
The weather site had an advisory, but they didn't call it that. So.
Does that mean good surf then? If you're for the people that are surfing,
I'm not. I can't say
not
that.
At liberty.
Yeah, I'd say, I heard Jeff and Jeremy talk about good surf. So then my buddy died. No, I wouldn't recommend anybody surf today. I wouldn't recommend anything.
You don't recommend anybody to surf on any day, though, because you're
I hate
afraid
surfing.
of sharks.
But if you're looking for big waves.
I don't hate surfing. I hate sharks. I'd love to go surfing. If I could be guaranteed no sharks, I'm in.
No, wait a minute. There's sharks in the ocean. You're going to have to enlighten me with the research on that.
Yeah, just don't take my word for it.
So So when they move us back and forth from tier to tier, we have a 3-week waiting.
It's a trail of tears, Jeff.
We have a 3-week waiting.
You just
period?
don't know. I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever the government wants to do.
I mean,
they say that because they know they have to say something. This is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They have to say something so we don't all go crazy and ask the question. But really, in reality, it could be a month. It could be 6 months. It could be a couple of weeks.
What do you think that they would ever, if this happened, they looked at their numbers and they're like, oh, we made a big mistake here. Maybe we overestimated in like 3 days. And they're like, oh, never mind, we made a mistake.
No. Next question.
I mean, it is a fact,
it's
though.
not like that. There's no upsets in
More
this,
people are getting it, though. The rates, are going up, and so, they
roll up that sleeve.
do
Well,
something.
actually, we're going to be on the tail end of that.
Roll it up, cut it off, and turn it into a mask and put it on your face.
I just
you
don't
go.
understand how I haven't got it. I've been going out to
geez.
restaurants.
Why'd you even bring it up?
I've been going out to restaurants. I've been, I get gas at Costco. People are out there wearing their masks. I don't wear my mask when I get my gas at Costco
do you
because
think
I'm
Costco-
6 feet away from everybody.
Rebel.
Remember when Costco was crazy?
I don't understand how I haven't got it.
Remember when Costco was crazy with the
Careful
gas?
what you wish for.
I would like gas
Superhuman.
prices to go back down
Yeah,
as a
it's gotta
result
be.
of this, because remember back in April, the gas prices went way down. I would like them to go back down to where they were in April.
All it takes is a pandemic.
If I'm going to get purple in April and I get purple in November, I want the same benefits from purple in November that I got in April.
I agree, but I don't think that's going to happen.
It's a celebration of the Vikings. Really.
Now, if everybody works from home, then the gas prices will go down because the demand will go down. And
supply and demand.
So I demand that we work from home.
I demand that too.
No, why? Because you're immune, so you can just wander about freely.
Well, I don't know if I am or not. I'm just saying I haven't got it.
Well, then you're
Surprise.
superhuman.
You haven't
One
got
or the
it.
other.
You haven't got it.
How do you know?
You don't have a mask
I
on
can
right
be
now.
asymptomatic.
You don't even have a mask on right now.
You don't either.
I know.
What are you talking
It's
about?
my room right now.
Oh, it's your room.
Your
Okay.
room in 2 minutes. 3 minutes. 3.5.
Yeah, we'll keep it in the family. And if any of us goes down,
Joe Biden
get ready
says-
for music.
I saw today, Joe Biden says he's going to socially distance for Thanksgiving. He's going to only allow 10 family members to come over to his house. And, who's getting the cut?
Well, they each get their own room, probably.
Yeah.
Did he make the announcement from the office of President-elect?
I was going to go see my family. There's going to be 8
Which is a
people.
shed out back,
And I feel like I got judged for it. But he's going to have 10. So maybe 10's the number.
How about don't share? Just do what you do and don't make a big deal.
Well, I'm being
out of it.
sarcastic.
I know. Me too.
It's just so stupid. But whatever. We lost Clark. All right, Clark, call back. We're done. Seth's up next. He's going to play some music. Hey, you're going to play some Alan Parsons today.
I am?
Yeah, they
For
want to hear
the toupee's sake?
Psycho Babble.
Psycho Babble, yeah. Should have used that during the whole campaign.
Both sides. Doesn't matter.
You know what? New audience in 4 hours. You can tell that joke again. 2 hours.
Recycle.
See you later.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.